Friday morning, you know what time it is. Weekly weigh-in time, which as of last week is now my least favorite time of the week, but we'll see where I'm at. Just a disclaimer, I have not been able to work out this week. This has been the week from hell. I worked a half day on Sunday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I worked 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Although I did run, I think 4 miles on Tuesday. I did not run Wednesday or Thursday. Last night, stopped working at 10. I was supposed to go right to sleep because I knew what time I was getting up, but just fumbled around on YouTube and Facebook for about an hour and a half, so I didn't go to bed until 11:30. Got up at 5, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and was at my desk at 5:15. I had a 9 a.m. presentation to make. Thought it went well, so I can get back to working out. I took a half day today. I'm off Monday. Just finished the first draft of the budget. So that's a huge milestone. Stayed on my diet, and I really want to pat myself on the back. Listening to my boy Drew, I really fought a lot of urges this week to eat junk food. It's such a habit for me, and that's how I blew up at NASDAQ, because this kind of week was pretty much a regular occurrence for me. And it's just like to tell myself to reward myself with some food, just some instant gratification. Wednesday night and last night, I really had big urges to just go through the drive-thru at McDonald's, order pizza, order something on Uber Eats. There's just so much junk food that's so easy to access, and I didn't do that. And it's like I feel terrible when I give in to those urges, but I'm gonna pat myself on the back for not, because it was very difficult. This week was very tough. I just worked some more. Barely spent any time with my daughter, barely spent any time with my wife. But I stayed on my diet, so let's see what the results are. I did do a lot of cardio last weekend. I think I ran Saturday, went for a bike ride Sunday. I ran and biked on Monday, and as I said, I ran on Tuesday. So I did do some cardio, but that seems like a lifetime ago after the last couple of days. But let's see where I'm at a week later. Terrible results last week, but diet has been on track. So just got off the scale. Let's see where I'm at. I have not looked at the scale yet. Nervous, not happy with last week's readout. Really stayed on my diet, as I said. So let's get into the scale and see where I'm at. So my GoPro died, picking this back up on my phone. So weight came down exactly 5 pounds, happy to see. I want to get back into the 260s and start making progress to get into the 250s. So diet's playing a huge part in this, because I really haven't worked out. I haven't worked out since Tuesday. I haven't lifted since I last recorded a video. I did do a lot of cardio last weekend, but this is mostly diet. So BMI came down a half a point. Body fat, let's keep the memory at 7 days. Body fat, this is claiming my body fat came down 2%. And this is why I keep saying I do not like this scale. It was like $90, and I just don't trust the body fat readings on it. The nutrition course that I took last year, I keep saying took, the nutrition course that I listened to on Audible last year said a scale that has hand electrodes, these, and foot electrodes is going to be inherently more accurate than one that just has either or. But this one jumps all over the place. I don't trust it. I haven't been logging these in my net diary because I just don't trust the results from this. Muscle, saying I increased muscle by basically 1% in the last week. This I don't find particularly useful. It barely moves. Just my resting calories, assuming I just laid in bed and didn't do anything but let my heart beat. That's how many calories I will burn in a day. And then visceral fat, it has come back down to 13. I think that's where the lowest I've been. So those are my readouts for the week. So, all in all, a good result. Really handled a hyper stressful week very well in terms of my diet. I did not have the time to work out. If I could have, I would have, but it really has been like being in a bunker. Um, and I maintained. And in the past weeks like this, I have completely binged. I have basically said I'm going to reward myself something that provides instant gratification. And I wanted so bad to just go to McDonald's and get some of the drive-through last night, or to just order some pizza, just something that tasted good, something that gave me a sense of joy. I don't want to say in a dark time because it's far from a dark time. I mean, my career is my choice and it's something that's a huge part of my identity. But times like this, I do make those value judgments. Have I made the right decision? But I feel like I have. But this week was tough. This last basically 2 weeks has been tough. Last week, I reacted to the stress with binging. This week, kept it under control. Shout out to my boy Drew on just that little data point in terms of you got to stop tying stress to binging. I was very conscious of it this week and didn't do that. And last night was really, really tough. And I can't say that enough. It's about the fourth or fifth time I've said it. I sat for about 2, 3 hours thinking while I was working, but sat there thinking when I take my next break, I'm going to the drive-thru. I'm getting 2 Big Macs and a large fries and a large Coca-Cola. I need something to make me happy after, just a very, very long week. And I didn't do it. Um, and I'm happy that I didn't, because this probably would have said 263 and I would have felt terrible. So happy I didn't do it. Getting back on track. Now that this budget is out, it's not complete, but I get a breather for a couple of weeks. So I'm really going to hit it hard. I'm going to run today. I'm going to do short 2, 3 miles, and then I'm going to do 6 tomorrow and go biking Sunday morning, and I'm going to get back to lifting. And I'll start posting videos again, but I can get back to living life a little bit. So those are my weigh-in results for the week. Checking out.